welcome to my channel. I'm Fidelia. In this channel, what we talk about is everything business, starting a business, scaling a business, or if you're thinking of starting a career or changing a career. But today's topic is about business marketing plan. I'm talking as if I was like, oh, we're in a school or something, but no, this isn't a classroom or anything. I'm sort of just giving tips on what you need to do to start a business. So today's one is marketing plan. So you've decided what you want to do. However, how are you going to market it? Who do you need to market it to? What are you exactly going to market? And where are you going to start your marketing? So, all we're just going to talk about today is just planning your marketing and the strategy around your marketing so that you can sell your products to the right clientele and to the right people. So first of all, what do you need to do? You need to know what your brand is. So your brand is your business. So your business could be you. Your business could be a product. Your business could be a service. Your business could be a bunch of products and services which are sort of interrelating. So the question now is, so let's say you have a brand, you've got a business that does digital marketing, you've got a business that does consulting, you've got a business that does products like you've got notepads that you sell, or you have calendars, or you've got even like pens, you've got anything, and that's a product that you sort of sell to your customers. Now these are all different items within your brand. So, but the question is, who sits on top of that brand? Is it you? Is it a collection of people, or is it just two people? So those two people sort of make up the brand, and you've got different products or different services within your circle and what you offer your clients. So instead of trying to market it all individually, you can just kill 10 birds with one stone and market your brand. So your brand might be one entity name. So for me, my entity is British, and under British, I've got 3 businesses, which are 2 are sort of similar and 1 isn't, but that is my brand. But I am the face of the brand, and at the moment I'm sort of marketing myself because we provide a service, and within the service, these are what we do. And the brand offers a solution. So our branding offers a solution to different industries, and that's what we market, that solution that we're offering to our clientele. So you have to sort of think and decide, what is it that you are going to offer that somebody is going to pay you good money for, that will solve a problem or solve an issue for them. You are always happy to find a solution to whatever that person is looking for. So as I just said, that's what my brand does. We solve solutions in different areas or in different avenues, and that's what the brand markets. So knowing your brand is 1. Then 2, who are your target audience? What do you do? What are you producing? What are you selling? What are you adding value to whoever is paying you money for? Who is going to buy your product? Who is going to listen to you when you put anything out there? So you need to ensure that you know who your right target audience are, so that you are creating information that they would, once they hear it, they know, okay, this relates to my field, or this relates to my market, so, or what I'm looking to purchase, or what I'm looking to buy, or whatever I'm looking for. So you need to understand who your target audience are, what demographic they're going to be based in. They could be all over the world, but you need to know if this person needs to find this and they go onto Google, what are they going to put on Google to find you if you don't advertise to that certain scale. So you're just sort of knowing who your target audience are. Then the next one is, what's the budget that you are going to use for your marketing plan? So you might have money or you might not have some money, but at each stage just determine how much you can spare to get your brand out there, get your business out there, so that people know who you are and what you do and whatever service you're providing, and how you can find a way to solve or improve their ways of either working, or they need I'm going to keep using cupcakes. they want a cupcake. They know that, okay, in this area you are the go-to person for a cupcake. So it's having to have that budget available to know how much you can spend, either on a day-to-day basis, on a weekly basis, or on a monthly basis. So have a cap on how much you're looking to spend, and that's your budget. Then you need to know what strategy you are going to be using once you start marketing. So there are different strategies out there. So you just need to identify within that strategy what you're going to use and how you're going to use it. Then you need to know your competitors, what they're doing, who they are, where they're based, and how they are currently marketing, because that is a very good tip. Because whatever your competitors are doing, some of them might be up on the scale, you might be down on the scale. You don't have to compete with them. Let's say that they're spending thousands and thousands and thousands on TV ads. You're not at that stage for you to be spending thousands on TV ads. So what do you need to do to ensure that you are getting the same level of information out there, so that people who are not either watching TV or just listening to the radio can still know that you exist and that you do provide the service? So just identify who your competitors are on the high level, mid level, and low level, and what they're doing and how they're doing it, so that you can adapt certain ways to improve your marketing plan, so that you can reach out to your target audience and you can get your business. So now we're going to sort of break it down into what we need to do when we start marketing. So we've got the social aspect. Under the social, you need to sort of look at what do I need to create, which is content. So what social media outlets do we have out there? You've got all kinds of social media outlets. You need to know what industry you work in first. You need to determine the industry you work in, who are the people, your target audience, where would they go to? That's the first thing. Where would they go to if they're looking for your service? You need to find that out. So if they're going to be on social media, are they going on Google to find your product? Are they going on Instagram? Are they going on Facebook? Are they going on TikTok? Are they going on Twitter? You need to find out where your customers are, so that you can then create content that will catch their attention and retain their attention, that you can convert them into paying clients. That's one of the things that you need to identify, what platform you are going to be creating those content for. Again, once you've identified that platform, you need to have a profile. If you don't want your own personal profile, you need to have a business profile that says what your business does. So if you've got a profile that just says, we do cupcakes, you don't put the location of where those cupcakes are based, or where you provide services for, or who in certain areas you provide cupcakes. You might have somebody calling you in another continent saying, oh, I want a cupcake, when you're not even based in that country. So you need to specify where you are, so that if people are contacting you, they know you are in their area, and then you can deliver or you can provide that service irrespective of where they're based. So you've chosen what platform you are going to be advertising in, or where you're going to be creating content and where you're going to be posting those content. And then you need to sort of determine what profile you're going to have and what wordings you're going to have on that platform so that you get the right message across. You need to do a bit of research on what your clients want to see, because your clients might be of different age genre. So you need to determine if somebody is in, if someone's like an older citizen, what do they want to see if they are going to come to you for a service, or if someone is middle-aged or young age. So on each platform, you might post the same information, but it has to be like slightly different, because what you post on TikTok is not, it could be the same, but you can't put the same kind of wording on TikTok like you put on Facebook or that you put on LinkedIn, because the demographics of those platforms are totally different. So you need to determine that the people seeing it, you need to give them the right information, and you need to sort of portray yourself in the right way that they will expect your business to be performing. So that's one of the things you sort of need to look at, as when I'm posting it, what am I saying, how am I saying it, so that they buy into you, your brand and your product and your services. So that's the kind of research you need to look into. If at the moment you're doing a lot of things manually, you need to look into automating certain things, i.e. having a software that can just simplify things for you. So if you are, let's say on a day-to-day basis, you now have to create content, then you then start posting it. You might not have that time every day to be creating a post and posting it, reviewing it, seeing what people are saying. You might not have that. So get a software. Like at the moment I use Canva. I just put content for like 2 weeks to 4 weeks in advance, review it, put all the captions and schedule it. So on the day and at the time, it just goes out. I don't have to be sitting and having to, on a day-to-day basis, just wasting my time, which I don't need to. So I've scheduled it in advance, and Canva sort of does the work for me and it puts it out. However, I need to look into another software that can do my own personal page, because for the business page, Canva does that. So I think that's one of the things they sort of need to work on for personal pages as well. Well, anyway, I use Canva. So yeah, have that automated so that it makes and simplifies your marketing strategy. So once you've created it, you can share it, you can review it, then you can then start engaging with the community of your followers to ensure that they are receiving the right information you want them to receive, and you are communicating and engaging with what goes on your platforms. Then the next one is, so we've covered social. Then the second one is SEO. SEO is search engine optimization. So if anyone goes on Google or whatever the search engine that they're using and puts, so let's say cupcakes in Arizona, does your company come up? That's one of the things you need to look out for. So will your website come up if they put companies with cupcakes in Arizona? So those are the kind of things that people are searching. So are those keywords on your search engine, so that when they put those buzzwords, you come up the top. However, if you're not paying for the ads, you will not rank the first top 10. So those are the kind of things, because it does cost money to rank the top 10. But the more you, like if you have someone who does your SEO for you, they just need to put in keywords so that you keep ranking 1 to 20, and as you keep rising up, or you have to be visible for people to be able to find you, because if they don't find you, then you just be at the bottom of the pecking order. Another thing that you can get someone who does SEO to do for you is backlinks. So with the backlinks, what they do, they sort of like, it's like an affiliate kind of program. They have that backlink to another website, so that if people go onto that website, then your page sort of comes up. So it's sort of like bouncing off each other. So that's like an affiliate kind of program that you can look into as well. That's what they call backlinks. Then landing pages as well. If you do like a promo online and people then click on that link, does it take them onto the next page so that they can put their information in and they can see what your business has to offer? And if they want to have more information from you, like marketing or like newsletters or anything, giving them more information of what your business does, do you have that opportunity for them? So that's what SEO does. And another thing is, if somebody sort of knows the name of your business and they put the name of your business on Google, what comes up? You need to be able to wholeheartedly say, okay, if my business name is put on Google, someone can see what I do. Someone can automatically sort of say, oh, okay, oh, that person does cupcakes in this area, and these are the kind of cupcakes they do, not just for birthdays, but for occasions as well, or for whatever other stuff that they're doing. So that's what SEO does for marketing purposes. So we've talked about social, we've talked about SEO. Then the next one we're going to talk about is content strategy. So with content strategy, as I said earlier on when we were talking about social, is what are your competitors doing? What are they sharing? What are they posting? You need to know that so that you can adapt that to your brand. You need to sort of look at to say, okay, they are out there, they've got XYZ numbers of followers. How can I adapt that so that I can get myself sort of pushed to the forefront so that people can now get to see me? If you're not posting on social media, the algorithm is not going to know that you more or less exist. So you need to be posting, you need to be going on, you need to sort of try and make yourself stand out. You need to go on lives as much as possible so that they can push you to the forefront, and people can say, oh, there he is, there she is, there they are. So, oh, I've been actually thinking of using or wanting to buy, oh, I've been looking into a product or I'm looking into a service of similar genre. So put yourself out there, try and see what others in your industry are doing, see what your competitors are doing, see how you can adapt whatever is trending to your own business, because when things are trending, that's what's happening here and now, and that's what people are interested in wanting to see. So you need to jump on it and use that to your advantage, because you need to use it to market and get yourself out there. That is content in general. Videos is one of the things, like with Instagram in general, they are sort of promoting people to start coming out and being visual, because people buy into people. And if you're like more like a service-based business, people buy into you. So if they don't know you, they can't see you, they won't sort of feel comfortable wanting to work with you, because all they see, because yeah, some businesses work with no person because it's the name that sells. At the moment, you're still building your business and building the brand. So you need to be able to promote yourself so that it doesn't just have to be your face that sells, but the name of your business that sells what your client wants. For me, if people put a certain name in, at the moment it's me because I'm the face of the brand. But if they still know the name of my business, if they put that in, it still comes up to me. So, but they know what they're buying into, not just me. I provide solutions. That's what they're looking for. So that's what my business does. So what does your business do? That's one thing you need to look at, and how are you going to market that to ensure that you're maximizing your offering to your clientele. So ensure that you are putting yourself out there, creating as much videos as possible so that your clients know you exist. Good. Record, share, as well as if you've got things from the past that relate to your business, probably pictures of similar things you've done as a child or while growing up, post it. Share valuable tips, share valuable tricks, Just tell people what they want to hear. The thing is, if you're giving things for free, people like free stuff. Doesn't necessarily mean if you're giving free, nobody's going to patronize you. They will, because you've given them free stuff that have been valuable. You're giving them free stuff that has given them that information to move them on to the next step. You give them free stuff. Those are tips, those are tricks in the trade. You've given it to them and they'll come back for more. That's when they start paying for your service, because you are just giving, not just expecting all the time, but you're giving value. And once you give value, they start coming through the door. And that's, and unfortunately, that is basically the circle of life. People want free stuff, but once you give valuable stuff, you have the pounds rolling, or the dollars rolling, or the euros rolling, whatever it is, you have that rolling. So put yourself out there. Then the last and final one is advertising. There are various means of advertising. I know I sort of mentioned at the start. So you've got organic growth. If you've not got the funds for marketing, you can take the organic growth. The two platforms that are quite good at the moment for organic is, depending on what your market is TikTok. Is very organic. If you're good at putting memes out, go on, put that out. But as long as you put in your hashtags and the wordings that will get you the right clients, you have people seeing it. And the good thing about TikTok is most of them are like 15, 30 seconds, 60 seconds videos. You put them out there. It doesn't have to even be you. You can just put like, create a post and put it in there with a trending song at the bottom. And then you sort of see people, oh, I like that. And they probably could share. Put things out there that will get people to know who you are. If you've not got the money, TikTok is one. Another organic is, you've got LinkedIn, depending on what your business is. That is quite organic as well, but you have to know how to use these platforms to your benefit. You need to put in the work to get the results. You can't just put stuff out for 1 week and not do anything for a month and expect your customers to come knocking at the door. It doesn't work that way. You need to be consistent in what you're doing, because consistency is what brings you more business. Consistency is what gives you value. Consistency is what shows people that yes, you are putting yourself out there so they can trust you. You have to be consistent so that they can trust you, they can buy into you, they can buy into your business, they can buy into your brand, and they can buy into whatever services you're offering, and they can start paying you that money to work with you. Organic. You got affiliate marketing as well, which was I sort of said earlier on with the SEO, the backlinks, that's affiliate. You can do that on social media. You can reach out to some. If you've not got the money, let's just work with people who've not got money. So if you've not got the money, the best thing is, you know people. Get people to say how good you are, but it has to be real. So don't just get random people to just say you're fantastic. So get people you know to do a recording, something like this, and then put it on your page. Get as much people as possible, whatever platform you are, get people who you've worked with, who you provided a service with, to say thank you. And it's free. It's not going to cost you anything. You have done that service for them. So ask them to give you a referral, because referral is so important. Because as I said, people don't know who you are, but somebody else has worked with you. That person has gotten a good service. So they'll be happy to give you a referral. Ask for it. It's free. Ask for it. So do that. But when you do have a bit of money, you can then go for the affiliate and getting people to either post your video or link it. Those who have got followers, once they sort of put that video up or put that post up, you see, you start getting stuff coming through. You got another one I've got as well, paid ads. With paid ads, that is the most expensive one. They could be across all channels, so it could be on all social media channels, could be on Google. Even when you're playing a game, let's say you're playing Candy Crush, you get something pop up on your page, or even watching YouTube, they're all ads. Those cost a lot of money. If you've not got the budget for it, you can start planning to see what is it that once you have that money that you need to say to your potential clients. You might not necessarily have to advertise everything, but what do you need to advertise at what stage? Because each side of your business offers something different. So if you're going to pay for ads, you need to be able to look at the conversion as well. What is that ad going to be able to convert once the clients start coming through? So you paid for that ad, everyone starts calling, or everyone starts going onto your page. Do you now have somewhere that can store all that information? All this contact that you're getting, you need to look into that as well. So you need to ensure that you've got all that. So that's your basic housekeeping. Ensure that you've got that funnel to put all that information that is coming from your paid ads into there, so that you can then follow up. Or if they click on your website, which is even better, have a calendar ready, have your forms ready so that they can fill it, get all the information in there. If they need to pay for a service, they can do that. That would just kill 10 birds with one stone, because everything goes on to the landing page. You don't need to necessarily have to do anything. If they're interested in a service, they can book an appointment, fill up the form, pay for that service. You don't need to start following up. But if you don't have all that in place, then you can do the lengthy job of following up to see what they are looking for and how you can help or how you can support, and you can sort of take it from there. So with advertising, yes, it can get you clients immediately, but you need to be ready for once you put that advert out. So it could be as newspapers, radio, television, social, online. So it's what do you record, what do you say, what do you tell your prospective clients that you are selling, what brand of information that they need to hear, or whatever it is that they're looking to buy from you. So advertising is quite a quicker way to get certain clients. However, it costs a lot of money. So if you are going to pay that money, prepare yourself before you pay that money, so that once you start getting those leads, you are automatically having it stored, converting it, and getting paid at the back of it, not just spending that amount of money, getting the information, and it's just sort of going onto your spam because you've not had that set up in place to be able to store that information. So far, I think I've covered the 4 key areas of your marketing plan, or marketing areas that you can work on. So I'm going to recap again, which are 1, social marketing, social; 2, SEO; 3, your content strategy; 4, advertising. So I know I've sort of gone on on this video longer than I normally do, but because marketing is very vital in a business, you could do a referral scheme as well, but you have to have those clients to be able to do a referral scheme. But those are the sort of like the key core ones that, whether you're starting or scaling, are quite important for you to sort of pick or tick to say, okay, I can afford this at this stage, or I can't afford this at this stage. So you pick whichever one works for you and you run with it. So I hope this marketing plan, marketing strategy works for you, and you get value out of it, and you try and implement it in the right way for your business and to be able to move on to the next stage. So if you have enjoyed my talking or my ranting, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on your notification, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.